Hey guys, it's Ian K for Peep This Out, back again with another one for you, Cheaters Camp style. Headed out late night to Jack in the Box because that's actually the very best time to pick up any of their Munchie meals. And being that they've just introduced 3 brand new Munchie Mash Ups, guys, the writing's on the wall to do this one right now. And hey, it's technically after midnight, so it is breakfast time. So what do you say we go in the breakfast version of one of these and see what it's all about? Yeah, Peep This Out. Let me go for one of those Munchie Mash Ups, the Wakey Bakey Hash, please. And that's it. Beautiful, thank you. Cheesy, eggy goodness on some crisp hash browns. I'm definitely down for that right now.
What's up, boss?
Yeah, how you doing?
I'm doing well, boss. 328.
Yes. Thank you, appreciate it. Have you tried this one out of the 3? Have you tried it?
I have not. This is the only one I have not tried.
Looks pretty good.
It is? You like this one?
Yeah, well, breakfast. You know, after hours, it's breakfast, so.
Yeah, I like the hangry.
The hangry one, right?
Yeah, that's the one. I really like that one.
Yeah, and I have to try that or the Jack Jalapeno. It looks pretty awesome, too.
You tried all of them?
I haven't. Yeah, it's my first one, so. This could kind of set the tone for the rest, so we'll have to see.
There you go, boss.
Thanks, brother.
Yes, sir. Have a good night.
Have a good night, you as well. All right, guys, this is going to be some after-hours Munchie Meal goodness here at Jack in the Box. Let's peep this out. The popular Munchie Meals get some new additions here at Jack in the Box, guys, with the introduction of their all-new Munchie Mash Ups, and in this case, the Wakey Bakey Hash. And I gotta say, guys, right off the bat, that looks really, really delicious. What you've got here, and essentially the breakfast version of these Munchie Mash Ups, is some golden hash browns on the bottom, covered with an egg that you can see there, which I'm thinking is fried. It looks fried around the edges. But it's then topped off with pepper jack cheese, a white cheese sauce, and bacon bits, and it looks like a little bit of parsley possibly there on top for effect. But man, this is loaded with cheesy bacon goodness, guys, all around. And again, the hash browns are looking really, really tasty on the very bottom here as well. You gotta have crispy hash browns to go with all the gooey, cheesy goodness here, guys. And this is looking really, really gooey and cheesy. I'm really digging it already. So let's not waste any more time because the smell is pretty fantastic. This is the Wakey Bakey Hash, one of the all-new Munchie Mash Ups here at Jack in the Box. Let's peep out this flavor. I gotta say, guys, this is a pretty hefty portion of food for $3. The Munchie Meals typically are a pretty good value because they do give you a lot of bang for the buck, and this looks to be no exception. Guys, man, the smell is crazy good on this. Let's give this a go. It's the Wakey Bakey Hash, one of the brand new Munchie Mash Ups here at Jack. Oh, man. Oh, man. Instant overload of cheese, bacon, and very crispy hash browns. I'm not really tasting the egg just yet because the flavor of the pepper jack and that white cheese sauce is off the chart. This is ridiculously decadent, a little gluttonous if I may say so, but man, the flavor is very rich, guys. Very, very rich on this. This is definitely cheat day food, guys. The egg is definitely tasty on this. I'm really starting to taste it pretty nicely, but it's the cheese sauces that this has on top of it that really send this one into overdrive along with the bacon. The crispiness of the hash browns is pretty good. It's not too oily, but it's that really, really rich cheese and the bacon that is selling this one on top of the crispness, guys. This is really good. It's a gym day, so I don't really feel too bad about having this right now, but I gotta be honest, even if it wasn't, I think I would still go for this because I'm a breakfast guy anyway, and I do have to say this covers all of the bases of things that I look for when it comes to breakfast. A lot of gooey cheese, some bacon, some crispness of those hash browns, and of course the eggs that are done pretty well. Fried eggs are not really my thing, but the yolk is coming through on this one. But man, the flavor, like I said, is off the chart. And for $3, that's not bad at all. It's almost like a little mini omelet with all the fixings of breakfast in a little box. Let me give you a shot of the egg on this one, guys. Even though the dominant flavors are definitely the cheese sauce and the bacon, I do have to say, aside from the crispness of those hash browns, this egg is really doing it as well. The browning around the edges is coming through, and the light taste of the yolk that I'm getting is really, really done pretty well, guys. Really nice. You know, personally for me, I think the yolk would have been a little bit better if it was just a little more runnier, because I think mixing it up and soaking up with those crispy hash browns would have been something truly special, on top of the cheese sauce, which is just so strong anyway, that I don't think it would have taken any of the flavor away from it. But as it stands, guys, this is truly something delicious, and I would easily recommend this to you. Easily. And finally, let me give you a shot of what all this goodness is sitting on. Some pretty crispy hash browns. It's essentially 2 of their hash brown patties that are semi-chopped up before they're layered with all that goodness. And those nice crispy edges round out a really flavorful package, guys, featuring really smooth and rich potato on the inside. Really well done. I mean, it's rich, and that's the whole point. This is late night Munchie Meal food, guys. This is really comfort food on a whole new level, and having it after hours is just the icing on the cake. At least in my opinion, but what do you guys think? Do these new Munchie Mash Ups do it for you? Is this something that you think you'd want to pick up after hours? And more importantly, importantly, what do you think of the breakfast version of this? Because this Wakey Bakey Hash is truly on point. So drop those comments down below and let me know how you think this one stacks up overall. And as for the overall score, I'm gonna have to give the Wakey Bakey Hash as part of the all-new Munchie Mash Ups here at Jack in the Box a very solid 9 out of 10. It's rich, it's dense, and ultimately packed with a ton of flavor. And chances are, if you're ordering something like this after midnight, you know exactly what you're getting yourself into. For any of my breakfast heads out there, you owe it to yourself to jump on over to Jack in the Box and pick this up ASAP. And for $3, how could you not? And those are my thoughts on this one as we close out another episode of Peep This Out, guys. Cheaters Cam style. And like I always say, I've got new content every single week here on my channel, so while you stay tuned for that next review coming real soon, in the meantime, stay frosty. Well, I gotta say, I've always been down for breakfast any time of the day, morning, noon, or night, and the fact that these Munchie Mash Ups are available all day, you don't necessarily have to wait until the evening time to enjoy them. I just think it's personally better that you do. I mean, guys, isn't that when most people do get the munchies, late night after hours? And I easily think this would satisfy the bill, especially if you're down for breakfast like me. But what do I know? Alright guys, until next time, I'll talk to you soon.